fade out that may or may not happen.
Fade out that probably.
I wonder if it
sounds
does.
like shit.
Let's check. What's up, everybody?
What's up, everyone?
Yo,
Hey,
I'm
Elton.
gonna check and see if if the music actually fades out or if it just cuts.
Oh, that's a.
We're like trying to. Nope, it doesn't.
Oh my god,
Oh.
OBS sucks.
Yeah, I figured it. Okay, today we're working on a bunch of cool stuff.
Yeah, what are we doing today, Brando?
We're gonna do a dub.
Yeah.
We're gonna do a dub of a song by the band Monkey. I don't know if you guys have ever heard the band Monkey before. I'm gonna be doing that a lot.
Monkey.
Just so you know. Monkey.
Monkey.
As they're known. Also, yeah, one of the old school,
Yeah.
legendary California ska bands.
I remember
Monkey, reggae band.
when I was an actual, like,
Literal child.
literal child and also a member of Dub Robot. Like,
Yes.
actual member of Dub Robot when
Yes.
it was like a band.
Yes.
We opened for Monkey at Hoover's. Remember Hoover's?
Hoover's in Atascadero, California.
We opened at Hoover's.
Nice.
Yeah.
Yeah. So a song by them, Sound System.
Yep.
We're gonna do a dub of that song, starting kind of from scratch,
Yeah.
starting from zero. So I don't know, are they able to see the screen
Oh shit, let's see.
on the stream? Because there's gonna be a lot of
Yeah, this could be a good one for
computer stuff, so we want you to be able to see it.
Here, let me just see it real quick.
Okay.
Cha-ching.
Little cash machine.
So basically, yeah, we're gonna be. How come you can't see it?
Pretty cool.
Yep.
Oh, probably because it used to be Ableton,
Yeah.
and now it's got to be Reaper.
Yep. It's still not showing up anywhere though. It's weird. I'm gonna do it again. I'm just gonna create a new one. Hey Elton. What do we want? It's not display capture, right?
No, it's window capture.
Window cap, that's what I was looking for, thank you. Yeah, so this will be good. We'll get, you guys will get to watch a bunch of nerdy Brandon shit.
Should probably try putting it like over the keyboard instead of the because we're gonna be using both, so you can see the faders and the screen.
Yeah, that'll be cool.
Because it's gonna be more
Yeah.
where the action is at, and we're not
Yes.
gonna use the keyboard.
Yeah. All right, cool.
Thank you, Nate.
You're welcome.
Okay, so what we have in our session is all the raw tracks of the song, and we're just going to bring them in one by one and just get basic sounds, man.
Sorry. I'm watching the show. You're doing great.
Oh, cool. That's funny. Okay, here, we can start just by listening to just the song, like the raw original song. Do you want to hear it?
Yeah, let's do it.
Okay. Good then. Because that's what we're
Oh,
going to do.
I guess you'll have to
I have to send it to
bust that. Yeah, something. Can you do a stereo send?
Can I do a stereo send?
Or the other thing you could do, Brandon,
Yeah,
is move it to, just drag that file up to stereo 2. And this is just like a stereo output. And then on solo.
Okay, cool.
Okay, now try and play it.
Just in case. All right, here's the song. Okay. I think we only have the boom mic going. I think the output of the board is muted.
Oh, unmute that.
It's output, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Here we go.
Well, you might have to get back in the screen. There you go.
Mm-hmm. That's the original song.
Yeah.
The full version. Have you ever heard that one before?
No, never.
Okay.
I kind of with that. That's not gonna be easy to dub.
Yeah, that's my thought too.
Is that kind of your biggest worry on this?
Yes. It's because normally the things that seem the most appealing to me to dub are things that have just kind of a steady bedrock of rhythm section going throughout. This one, it's mainly because the rhythm section stops and pauses, and there's kind of dub arrangements and things
Well, and just like
moments
the drums in general too are like, yeah, they're like very, yeah, like start and stoppy, like you're saying.
Start and stoppy. That's the main thing. It's just, yeah, like the events and the moments are built into the arrangement of the song, rather than it just being a bed of music that you can make moments out of.
Yeah, totally.
Yeah. But that's okay. We will find a way. Life finds a way.
Finds a way.
Yeah.
Brando.
Yeah. Oh, are you changing the color of the light?
Oh yeah. What are you feeling for?
Yeah, because we did blue last time.
Maybe we need green.
Blue is so last time.
It is very last time. Green is good. It's a little sickly though.
Yeah.
Yellow is just that's
really bright.
Yeah.
It's just like,
that's pretty basic too. We don't want basic.
no, we don't.
We'll do pink today. Pink's fun.
Okay. All right. So now we're just gonna start getting our sounds one at a time, because we have basically all that we have is what am I trying to say here? We have the raw tracks. It's not mixed.
Yeah, Instagram people, if you want to watch like a bigger, wider view of this, it's on YouTube. Follow us on our YouTube page on Bandcamp.
Yeah.
You can see some little extra detail.
Yeah, if you're not watching, if you are watching on Instagram, you're not able to see the whole screen. There's a bunch of other stuff that we're going to be doing. You'll be able to see it better if you go over. Okay, I realized the reason why you can't do a stereo send is because all the destinations are
mono.
sync.
Yeah.
But I mean, each sound, like the send.
Except for the stereo too, that I have that track on for you.
Well, in Reaper, all tracks are infinite channels. So you can do a stereo send from kick to mono 9.
Yeah. Oh,
but it'll only show up on.
That's right.
It becomes essentially mono here, not there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, the only stereo sources I have you can send to is that stereo 1 and 2 where you have.
Yeah.
So yeah, you won't need to worry about that.
So I'm gonna have 9 and 10. I gotta be stereo on the console, because we've got overheads.
Or I mean, just
you could mono down
just
the
do
overheads.
Just mono everything. That's what I would do.
Yeah, that's true.
Although if you want, I'm not saying you have to do that. If you want, it's super easy to link the faders. You do it in Reaper, but you can link stereo faders so that they live together.
Well, let me see what the overheads sound like when they are monoed.
Yeah.
See if there's any problems.
That is such a massive kick drum. Oh my god.
It is, right? How come it's...
What's that?
Because it's pan.
Oh yeah, there's probably EQs engaged and shit too. I would try and turn off the EQ. That's all shit left over from the Panic mix last week.
Okay. And you're done with all that? Don't have to...
Yeah, we're done.
Okay.
We submitted it. They loved it. I sent you that message, right?
That's true,
So
yes.
They were like very complimentary. It was cool.
That's very nice. Nice to hear. A satisfied customer.
Yep.
It always is nice to get positive feedback. Okay, so this is both overheads in...
Is there an EQ engaged on one of those channels or something?
No, that's just the sound of the overhead. Gotta flip the phase. Where's the phase button? Oh, there we go.
That really does. There phase shit on my console. Yeah, there's polarity switches on the console too. I don't think that really does shit either though.
One of them is brighter than the other.
Yeah.
I mean, these polarity switches, it really is only going to make a difference in relative to another signal.
Yeah.
It makes no difference in isolation. Okay. Okay. So that'll be fine. We'll just have drums be mono then.
I just mean I found that when I flip those, I don't know if I always wonder if there's something on the console that's not engaged or something, 'cause they don't really do. I don't think they do anything. Hey,
Wow. So, okay, so it looks like that is a pre-fader send. Yep, I want it to be post-fader send. Thank you. Okay, so essentially what I'm doing is I'm going through in the DAW here,
dog.
in Reaper, which is our Pro Tools that we're using.
Yep.
And I'm gonna do some basic mixing. Well, I'm gonna do mixing. Basically, I'm gonna mix the tracks in here digitally using plugins, and then I'm gonna do like a drum mix to send on channel 9 to the console, the bass here on channel 10, the guitars and the keyboards on 11, stuff like that, so that then we're gonna do a dub mix on the console of mixed components that are mixed in the computer.
That'll be cool. Yeah, I've always done it. I always just do crazy like mix downs, bounce downs and stuff. But this, I guess, is nice because this way is nice because you can. It's not so permanent.
Yeah. Oh, and there's like sections with like the ride. We're just playing the ride. There's just different sections of this song that are. I don't know how I'm gonna do the dub. I don't know. Wait, was your song like that? Because you did a monkey dub.
Yeah,
right?
mine. I loved how mine turned out, but no, it did not have these problems.
It's kind of
Actually, it did. You know what I did?
Hmm.
We can even listen to it if you want
Okay,
to
yeah.
give you some ideas, or maybe not. Maybe it's better if you don't. But what I did is there's one section in the tune I did where it goes to like I want to say it goes to like a rock thing almost, and every time that came up, I just dropped the drums.
Okay.
I just took the drums out and just
Yeah.
recontextualized the song to focus on skank right there and bass and stuff.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, in this song, there's a cool horn section thing that happens whenever it goes there, so
Yeah.
we can see about featuring horns.
Yeah. Woo!
Alright, so that is our beautiful rack tom.
That's
So
Jack, maybe Kobe, just get a little practice session in.
we're gonna pull up a little EQ. Oh dang, so the bummer of doing window captures, you can't see the EQ.
Oh, we could do screen capture
Yeah.
instead.
Yeah.
Do
It's a display capture and then just like limit
Yeah.
it to one part.
yeah, so just click the little plus button. Well, actually, and first delete the window capture that we have.
So
It should
we-
be the one right above that. It's highlighted.
This.
Oh yeah, okay, yeah. So yeah, you just delete that.
Nope,
oh, wait,
that's
no,
us.
that's us. It's the one above. Yeah, I think it's that. What does that say? Oh no, that's Black Market. There you go.
DAW.
Yeah, DAW. Sorry.
There, okay.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna get rid of this.
Yeah, just get rid of that and then click
Remove.
the little add button
Are you sure you wish to remove DAW?
Yeah.
Yes. Add
and then do display,
display
and then
capture.
which yeah, just do DAW again.
And then I want
Not that one. There
this
you go.
one.
Yeah, and then once you put it
Crop.
in, then you can resize it.
Main.
you can do it with, I think it's like control click. You can crop it pretty quick once you have it on the screen.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So I just click OK.
Yeah. And now.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
Oh,
yeah.
no.
So click I think it's like Control or maybe Apple or something. No, it's one of the other ones. There
Option.
you go. There you go.
Shoink. Shoink. Okay. So now we'll do it like this so that you guys can see like the EQing and whatever
Yeah.
that we're doing.
Nice.
Even though it'll be super tiny.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Sorry.
But
Let me see. I'll look.
That's how it
I'll tell
is.
you if I'll tell you if it's legible.
I'll just try to make it big so you can see it. But probably no one watching even cares. So.
Well, you can see it. You can totally see it.
Alright, cool. Let me find a place where he's actually playing the damn tom. Alright, so unfortunately that whole juicy low mid area of the tom is completely destroyed by the resonance of it. But hopefully, let's see what we have in the overheads that can support it. Probably nothing because we already heard how bright the overheads are. Yeah, not very much. So this is not going to be the most meaty sounding tom in the world. Our hand is a little bit forced due to the way it was recorded. Oh well. Now this is the floor tom.
Yeah, those are tough.
Let's find the place where he's playing the floor tom. Let's see what this sounds like. Okay, see that's much better. Okay, so we have dental ba-da-boom. Okay, still so much freaking resonance. Wait, what happened to my high pass? Why did everything change?
You're on a different track.
No.
It says
Oh.
rack tom.
Oh, yeah, yeah. Oh, I see. This added. Hang on. Hang on.
Hang on. I, for one, love my role in the stream today.
Yeah.
Sitting on the couch petting my dog. That
Ah.
is fucking sick.
Oh, good. I'm glad you're having fun.
Ooh, boy.
Damn.
I would even go so far as say maybe just don't even bust those open. Just take those.
I mean, the overhead, they're not very substantial.
Yeah.
I'll tell you that.
Yeah.
Tell you that for free. Oh. Okay. We're getting there. First of all, I was high passing the floor tom for a minute there on accident. tempo, which is almost gone.
Probably lukewarm.
It's Luke Cole. Okay, so we're gonna do that. Let's bring back in the kick. Oh, these overhead sends were still prefilled. I think it's the overheads that are really doing the least amount of work, opposed to the other way around. This is just kick, snare, and the two toms.
Yeah, that sounds good.
It does. This snare mic is getting the hat.
Yeah, I think dude, for a dub mix like this, I always use it like this. I send me a bunch of tracks, but I just pick and choose what I want to use. You know, I don't use everything almost ever. Like that would be great. That's good enough for a dub mix. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
If anything, what I would do too, on what are you saying, drums to 9?
Yeah.
I would engage the EQ and just roll off the high shelf on that trail and just murky those cymbals up a little bit
Yeah.
because they're really really bright.
You know what? You're really bright.
Thank you.
Okay. I'm gonna do some fun stuff here, which is on channel 9. So here's my question. So in Reaper, if there is a plugin that's here on channel 9,
Yeah.
is this happening before it hits the?
Let's get our little routing book.
I remember we had the same question last week.
The console or nay?
So it's gonna be interesting because
Well, here I can just do something here, regardless.
no,
So
it's what do we got? Yeah. So this is the signal pad here. Good. It's this one here. So
okay, preamp.
DAW, and then everything after on the
Insert
console.
EQ bit.
So the console's at the end.
Okay,
Yeah.
gotcha.
Yeah.
All right, thank you.
So yeah, you're basically your signal flow will be your routing from here to there and then to the console.
Okay.
I would think. Well, yeah, definitely, right?
Okay, yeah. So then I can put a plug in.
Yeah, and that'll
Here.
be before it gets to any console stuff.
Yeah. All right, so I'm gonna do some beefening. Oh, you don't have Oxford inflator.
I do.
You do?
I do. I love it. I use it.
Oh,
I
thank
used
God.
it on the Panic.
Yeah, dude. Oxford
I used it on
inflator.
Panic.
You've heard it here first, everyone. Well, you probably didn't, because it's very, very
Popular.
popular plugin.
Yeah.
But this one,
Oh yeah. Yeah. No, you talked me to that one. Yeah, I used that on the final mix bus.
So this plug-in,
So you got subpack going today? Is it working?
I don't know.
I'll turn it up for you.
many things are known as a sound betterizer, just an automatic make sound better machine. This is like the best one.
Hello. Yeah, like a section like this, I would use the drum.
Okay. So we got drums. Then
And you also got access to any of my outboard compressors for stuff. I love putting one of the 76s on bass for this stuff. I always do that.
on the
On
BS.
the bass.
What? Why are you laughing? What's so funny, Nate?
Nothing. Actually, nothing.
Okay. Percussion time. Alright.
Even this, I wouldn't. I'm not gonna tell you what, but I wouldn't even use the part. Or if you use it during this section, you put it in during this section.
Is that just steady throughout? Okay. That, I want to have that on its own fader, I think.
Yeah.
So maybe
BS.
BS. Actually, let's see.
It's still a little off, but it works.
I can start at 5, right?
Yeah.
I'm gonna start earlier. Down to 5. Yeah. That's what I'm gonna do. Cause I need more faders, bruh. I want to get the tambourine on its own.
I never thought having
congas on its own.
I thought having this console, I would just be like, never have like kind of fader real estate anxiety, but you like constantly do still.
Yeah.
Because I got all the aux sends that take up a bunch of shit.
Yeah. If you have more, you use more.
Yeah, totally.
It's just. Yeah.
Plus, someday I want a dedicated like reverb unit. That actually I think would probably live on one of the stereo. That would be even better actually. It would just live on one of those stereo tracks.
Is it reverb like a hardwired reverb?
Yeah. Button of approval.
Then, Tambo needs to be not 10, needs to be 6. We're going to send this to 6. And we're going to send these congas to 7. Interesting because
You have something going to 7.
Yeah, it's the
Congas?
congas.
Oh. So there's like a loose connection somewhere. Keep going. Let me see if maybe I can get back there and see if it's
Can be a lot of that too in this dub. I'll tell you. That right now for free.
Yeah, you would. Actually, you try exercising the pan pot too for 7.
There it is. Got it. Nate fixed it, everybody. That, by the way, is called, I don't know if you can see, no, it's out of, they can't see what I'm doing to it, but this, fader isn't working right, you gotta sometimes it's called exercising it.
Yep.
You gotta go ha.
It happens.
like
It happens quite a bit on this
Yeah.
board, but that's kind of the only real issues this thing has. Which is pretty great for being 12-year-old console at this
Oh.
point.
Oh,
What happened? Is it back?
it's back.
Okay, that wasn't anything. I didn't fix it. It was something you did.
Really?
Yeah. Try turn the EQ. Put the EQ in and out.
He knows. That's why you always have to have one of the house staff
Yeah, that's
in the session
the
with
guy
you,
who knows the
because
board.
they know stuff like that. He's just gonna keep playing through it all. Okay. Alright, no regard for.
Man, last week was like a party. Nobody's here this week.
Yeah, regulars of the stream. That's a question for you.
That is a question.
Because last week we didn't announce at the time when the stream was going live, and
Everyone
everybody
was here.
showed up.
Now we.
This week
We said
we did
hello.
announce.
Yeah,
No one's here.
Oh, well.
Well, Jocko did say that he's not going to be here. Oh yeah, Jocko is at, was it daughter's wedding? Son's wedding? Son or daughter's wedding.
Something like that, yeah.
So, congratulations, Grandpapa Jocko.
Yep. That is pretty great.
Yeah. Mazel tov and felicitations. As they say in Scotland, mazel tov. Alright. We're finally ready to get some GD bass.
Wow.
Wow. That's what Nate has to say about that. Wow. Sending that to 8.
Did you play on this one?
I did.
What do you play on this?
Bass and 2 guitars.
BS?
Yes, I played this.
That is some sub-ass bass you got there, bud.
True. Up dog.
Tambourine sounds a little high.
Hot? Next. Next. It's going to be this one. Yeah.
What other components are on the horizon for this track? What's coming up?
Next is a stick bass. Just say the words, I am Brandon.
Yeah, yeah.
Wow.
Make it your own,
Could be cool.
Yeah.
It's not a bad idea.
Sweet. It would be pretty cool. Just so everyone knows it's you.
Oh, yeah.
Because people might hear my dub siren and think, oh, is this a black market
Okay.
mix? And you could be like, no.
So then,
Actually.
in that case, I think instead of saying, I am Brandon, I should add a vocal that just says, I am not Nate.
Yeah, that's better.
I'm not Nate.
Not Nate.
And I just never say who I am.
Yeah, that's fine too.
Nate didn't dub this.
Nate didn't dub this. This is a mysterious. Keep an eye on the threshold for your bus compressor over there as well. See, it's kind of, you want to keep it around 4. If it's going above 4, I would turn it down. You hungry? You want your dinner? Let's go eat your dinner. Come on. Hungry? Here, bud.
Dog food time. Oops. It's dog food time. Whoa.
Unless, did you just get a fresh one? Oh, no, okay.
I think that was the last of them, right?
Yeah, I think so. Miraculously, a box of Topo Chico lasted, what, like 4 weeks?
Yeah, it did. I really like those. I think I'm gonna go back in on them.
They're good. They're a little fake sugar tasting to me, which
Yeah.
I'm not a fan of, but they're better than a lot of seltzer shit.
Yep, I agree. Skibby deep bop ski bop ski. Flippy deep dop fleep dop flu. Excuse me. Just a bit of treatments for these horns. Even though they sound really nice, it's not really much off with them. There might even be might be some processing done on them actually. Just the basics, my friends. Just the basics. Let's see what kind of compressor selection our friend Nate has here. The alleged Nate. The supposed Nate. Okay. Tenor. Hold up. I didn't even put that V comp on the right channel. I put that on the guitar. On the saxophone. Let's try that again.
I haven't used that in a while. V-comp?
Yeah, man. That is, for me, it's on every vocal, every horn. Anything resembling a voice, it's just, fits it like a glove to me. What do you think about that, Nate?
Sounds good, Brandon.
Yeah? Expect me to believe that? Of course they do. Got some tasty John Roy horns here.
Yeah.
For all the regulars of the stream, Mr. Smoke and Mirror Sound System. This is him, Pondy Saxes.
I think he's watching. I'm pretty sure John's watching.
Oh yeah, hi John.
Unless he just has it on to be supportive, which is good too.
Are we able to see the chat? By the way, if people are chatting, I can't see shit.
Oh, there's not any chat. That's some spam.
No one has chatted?
No one's chatting.
Jeez. You guys.
I know.
What the hell's going on? Where's our crew? We need our crew. How am I supposed to stream my tedious, boring shit without my crew?
It's wild. We set up this like incredibly boring studio live stream and like nobody wants to watch. You know what? We just need to grow our following.
Yeah, is that what we need to do?
As that started to come out of my mouth, I'm just like, you sound like an idiot.
Oh, I thought you were joking.
Oh, I'm serious.
You
No, 'cause I feel like-
were being serious.
I feel like, you know, with this relatively small following that we have, there's not that many producer people that would like necessarily watch this. But if you have a big following, it's like, yeah, there's probably a few that would actually see it.
I mean, no, we already know.
Sounds good.
We already know from our, there are people out there who totally dig this. And to them, we salute you. Something out there for everybody, man.
Yep.
It's a beautiful thing about the world. Really is. Really is.
Oh. Hey there, Mr. Trumpet.
I know. Laying out there, man.
Yeah.
Holding out.
That's so that when he listens to the record later, he can go, "That's me. I did that. There I am. That's me."
Exactly.
Sorry, for all I know, he's watching. Actually played
Yeah,
that.
I think this is Doug. I think. Doug, badass Doug from Smoke and Mirrors, and he was in Unsteady too. Horn by horn, family.
This is a big horn section. What's that? 6 horns?
Thank you.
Oh, that's not even all of it, is it?
Yeah, we're still going.
Are those other tracks under it that come up halfway through the song? Are those other horns?
No, those are vocals.
Okay, that makes sense.
But we got one more horn.
Wow.
Get ready.
Wow.
Get ready.
So is that 6?
Get ready.
Is it 6?
Yeah.
Is it 6?
Yes, it's Zach. Oh my God, Nate.
Do you just do saturation 100% on all your tracks?
No.
That's what I do.
I used to. I did back in the day, and
I do it because of you.
I know, because that's what I used to do.
You're like, do you look at my template and you're just like, look at all this 2018 ass Brandon bullshit.
Kinda.
Yeah.
No. No, but I mean, I got some mixes out of that are arguably better than what I'm doing now. So.
That's for sure.
Whoa, that's an interesting final note. It's so crazy, like these like section things.
Yeah.
Like when you hear each layer in isolation, they seem so counterintuitive, but
Yeah,
they make
totally.
perfect sense when you hear them together. Whoa,
That is wild.
wow, pretty trippy. mixing 7 so far.
7. Damn, dog.
You better believe it. You old fella.
Do you want a big filter knob on anything? As an insert?
Yes.
It'll have to be a mono source thing.
Okay. We'll have to. We'll get to that point. I'm just trying to get the basic mix.
I know, but I'm back here thinking of 20 minutes from now.
That's the mix. That's the mix right there. This is the mix of the song, everyone. Welcome to Mixing 101. This is the balance that you want.
It's kind of cool. Like, I would do that in some moments.
It is.
It's like kind of spooky.
Yeah, I think that's the go-to for the B section. Okay. Vioquials.
So, final answer? How do you want to pronounce that?
Yes. Okay, so 12. Piost Theater.
System is blown. The sound system is blown.
That's not good.
What, the sound system being blown?
Yeah.
That's not what you want. It's not what you want, man.
Don't just play that sound sample like that. No.
The system is blown. The sound system is blown.
Wow.
Yes.
Should call someone about that.
About your system, sound system being blown?
Yeah.
It's not what you want.
Well, also, you could expand the window all the way across if you want. The ultra-wide monitor. No, not that. Not that. No, like, see how you have, unless you don't need to drag any more tracks into the session, right?
That's none of your business.
I'm just saying you can full-size the window to take advantage of the window. That's all I'm saying. For you, so that your eyes have more stuff to see.
Are you talking about this, the mix window?
No, the fucking
What the hell are
editing
you
window.
talking about?
Drag it over all
How
the
is
way.
making that wider giving me more tracks
There's
to
just
see?
more stuff you can
That's-
see.
The number
I'm
of
thinking
tracks
of
is
you.
vertical.
No, but like it's
Not
just like
horizontal.
You got what? Oh, you need to see my desktop icons? Is that important? You'd rather see that?
Okay, if that is so important, how come it's not like that in the first place, Nate?
Because I was doing stuff for you.
What were you doing?
I was setting up the session and stuff. We had to have it like that for a second. Now we don't.
You know, I could be mixing right now.
Well, now I can see everything that I wanted to see. So this is good. It's perfect.
Oh, now your motivations show themselves.
And no one can feel my Rastafire.
Yeah.
Sounds good.
Thank you.
Wow. You got V-comp on him too?
I do now.
You do now.
And no one can hit me when I said Jaja. And no one can feel my Rastafire.
No one can when your sound system is blown, dog. It's
Yeah.
going to be a problem.
Yeah.
The sound system is blown. The sound system is blown. The system is blown.
We have he's using outside channels, but we do have a viewer who has a question for us.
So there's a viewer who's texting us directly.
Yeah, his name is John Roy.
So
Surprise,
someone
surprise.
who has our phone number is
Yeah.
watching. Hi, Mom. Okay. Yeah. What is
John
it?
Roy says, I definitely would love to get some tips on the saturation plugins you're using.
Oh, nice. Okay.
Yeah.
Tips on the saturation plugin.
So you were obviously there's the default Reaper one, which I just have cranked on every track, but there's also
Yeah.
um,
So here, check this out. So every channel has this plugin on it. So if you're using Reaper, this is only available in Reaper. One of the cool things about Reaper is there's a open source platform for making inserts, like making plugins. A lot of them are made. Are the JS made by the Kakos?
I would think so, yeah. They're the ones that come
Actually
with
made by
they're the
them?
ones that come with the software, and they're all great.
Yeah.
I use them more than probably a lot of other third-party plugins, honestly.
Yeah, I'm not sure how many of them, if any, are made by users and submitted,
Yeah.
and how many of them are made by the developers themselves. But
There was another Exciter thing you were using too, right?
yeah,
Or saturation thing.
I can't remember, but this is the main one. So
Yeah.
it comes with Reaper. Some user or some employee of the company made this. They're all called JS, which stands for Jesus Sonic. This is the saturation plugin. So it has one parameter, which is how much is it saturated. It's just very natural. It never gets up to the point where there's any kind of like clipping style distortion. It's just like, it just makes it more harmonically complex in a really subtle way. So that's on every channel. And then I'm bussing all of these channels by groups into a single mono channel, and each one of them I'm putting Oxford Inflator on. And this is the same concept. It's the exact same thing. That first one is like an open source version of this, but they don't sound the same. It's like a SSL Neve thing, you know.
Mm-hmm.
They're both the same thing, but they sound completely different.
Right. They do a similar thing, but sound very different.
Yes. That so far the only other saturation plugin that I'm using is only on the bass. I'm using Vitamin.
Oh yeah, Vitamin's great. Sorry, I'm doing a little.
That's okay. Vitamin is super dope because it's not it's not one harmonic saturation effect across the entire signal. It's multi-band
Yeah.
saturation.
That's my favorite
Yeah.
saturation tool.
so each one of these controls, so it works in a very similar way of how a multi-band compressor will select different zones of the frequency spectrum to affect. This does that same thing, but instead of compressing each band, you're applying saturation to each band. So I just wanted a little bit more like in the mids, like mid-upper mids of the bass. And it's cool because when you do that, you can subtly or very extremely saturate only a particular part of the sound and leave the rest of it totally unchanged and simple in comparison. So you can make it sound like it was like recorded with different mics, or you know what I mean. You can create the illusion that like the source audio is different. It's pretty crazy.
Yeah.
And so far, right? That's all the saturation. Are we? Is it going through any hardware saturation?
Yeah, the hardware saturation would be on the on this SSL.
Yeah, a thing that you can't see with the
Yeah,
camera.
the SSL fusion unit. So this is like a vintage like transformer thing. It's like basically just a transformer it goes through. It's like a tube it runs through that sounds kind of cool. And then this is
Nice.
specifically like a saturation that you can kind of crank to
Yeah. So
your
there's an
desires.
outboard SSL unit here, and this is made for like a mastering context,
Yeah,
right?
it's just
Or-
for me. I use it as
or
like
mix
it's just
bus.
the last chain in the mix bus. Like
Yeah.
I run all my mixes through it.
So essentially, and this whole workflow it's really how I like to do it. It's like rather than just choosing what one style of saturation do I want this sound, this sax, or this vocal, or this bass to have right there on the channel. It's like each channel is over the course of its signal chain lifespan
Yeah.
encountering like 7
Yeah.
different occasions of very tasteful, very subtle
Totally.
augmentation, and it like ends up, I don't know, it ends up being way more like musical that way.
Yeah, and it's a great way, like, for, if you're a quote-unquote bedroom producer, there's a lot of these saturation plugins are available, and it's a great way to get your mixes to sound, to not have that kind of like straight out of the box Ableton kind of sound, or
Yes.
Reaper DAW sound. Like, a lot of times, yeah, your mixes can sound really plasticky and digital because of
They can sound like they were made on a laptop.
yeah, and a lot of times that's kind of why. It's 'cause
But some of the most beautiful sounds and beautiful mixes were made on laptops.
oh, for sure.
But they don't sound like it because
Yeah.
the sounds are like strategically treated in a way that simulates the kind of like distressing that they get when they're being passed from device to device to device to device.
Yeah.
So that's kind of like what this is simulating. It's like each time something would be patched into something else, it would kind of get sort of, and not like destroyed, not like
Yeah,
not like you put a decapitator and turn it way up, like not like that. Just
Yeah.
very subtly getting more
and then
alive,
really,
and it all stacks on each other because the harmonic complexity gets multiplied by each one down the line.
yeah.
You know?
And then really the very final end of this chain
That's
is this.
the-
This is the ultimate
That's
saturation.
that's the big one.
This is the
Yeah.
the randomizer, the real wild card.
Roll the dice.
Yeah.
Yes. The randomizer. Yes. So there you go.
Yeah, but I mean, you are right though. This whole workflow is set up to like, as best I can, mimic, like a real kind of rad recording studio kind of, end product, where, and a lot of that is, just saturate fucking everything.
Hashtag saturate everything.
Hashtag saturate that ass.
saturate that. Exactly. What the hell?
Whoa.
What is that?
That's
It's very cool.
like a rotary or something.
I like it.
Me too.
So here's the thing: is that fader is down.
The sound system is blown. The sound system is blown.
Oh, I know.
Okay, whatever that is, we need to keep it.
I know. So,
This is really
which
good.
which fader's that?
The sound system
Okay,
is
so this is getting sent to the
blown.
phaser.
The sound system is blown.
The phaser
Hell
has.
yeah.
So try it now.
The sound system is blown. The sound system is blown.
Okay.
So-
The system is blown.
We're gonna keep that.
The rate, you
The
gotta-
sound system
Maybe you
is
should print
blown.
it because you might want to use the phaser for other stuff.
Well, I mean, whatever I send to. That's cool.
Yeah.
That's cool.
System is blown.
That's up to you. It's up to you. I
Figured it out. Which send is the spring?
Spring. So the sends are going to be 1 and 2. What is it again? I think it's
Just
3. 3 is okay. So 1 is phaser. 2 technically is also phaser, but it doesn't matter. You can just use 1. 1 is phaser. 3 is I think 3 is spring. 3 and 4 are spring and space echo though.
Okay.
I just can't remember which is which. And then I think 5 is supposed to be the L cap, but it doesn't work. And 6 is the bang of digital echo. So yeah, it looks like 4 is the spring. 4 is spring. 3 is I think 6 is this guy. So those are the ones you really need to worry about. 1, 3, 4, 6.
6 is.
Is that the Vanny dub?
Yeah.
It's getting Pink Floyd-y.
Exactly. I think that's my only recourse is to go like just
Super
fucking
weird.
completely deconstructed.
I think so too, actually.
Yeah, that's the only.
I think you should,
Only way.
use,
The sound system is
I think you should really, like, make it minimal drums on this dub. That's what I would do.
Yeah.
Because it is really, like,
Yeah.
there's a lot going on in the drum department for it
Yeah.
to be, like, super spacey and weird.
Word up.
Yeah.
Okay. Next is BMD. What?
Don't look at me.
What?
I didn't say it like that.
Yeah, you did.
I didn't.
Yes, you did. Who else was just talking?
Speaking of saturated.
Yep.
No.
See, you two can have this.
No. The sound system is blown.
Saturated sound.
No, the sound system is blown.
Into the unison.
Scary.
Nate's getting scared.
Spooky back here.
Look, he's getting scared.
Spooky, spooky voices.
Can't handle it, can ya? Can ya?
No.
Wow.
Yeah.
No, the sound system is blown.
Are you sending to the Space Echo at all?
Yep. Well, it's really none of your business. Where's the return of the spring?
It's 24.
We gotta get you a longer spring, dog.
That's a big ass spring though. I don't really get it.
Does this thing have a delay built into it?
Yeah, and it's sick too. I like it more than the delays that I have.
Damn, I know.
That's the
nasty.
internal delay. So like, oh my god, I
Can
do
you
this all
send
the time.
anything into it and use its delay?
I don't think so.
That's
Yeah, 'cause
nice.
it's just got the output. That's all it is. There's an expression control, but there's just
Who
output.
made this?
Rad Sauce Electronics.
Rad
Listen to
Sauce
that
Electronics.
feedback. It sounds so good.
It's beautiful.
Yeah.
See, you can't get that with a plug-in, man.
Yeah, it's an excellent delay. I wish I could. I should ask him. Maybe he would just make it into a
Dude.
delay unit, or he might already have one, because he mostly does other like guitar pedals.
Yeah. Great.
Let me see.
I
I'm gonna look
asked-
right now.
Ask him for a couple. I want.
Yeah.
I want probably like 2 or 3 of them.
Right?
I'm
So,
serious.
Seriously, I'm gonna
One
go
for
look
my
on his-
one for my guitar rig, one for my dub rig, one for the studio.
I'll look on his page right now.
Or just have 2 for the studio with different settings on them, you know.
Yeah.
All right. Where's your controller for the spring? Ooh.
Yeah.
Keeps going up and it doesn't go down.
Oh, it might be like out or like loose. Oh no, you're good. There you go.
I'm
So
trying to make it
spring
go
right
down.
here.
I'm trying to make it go under. Oh, how do you do that?
I just know how to do it, dude.
Oh my god.
Spring's all right here. This delay doesn't work unfortunately right now. I'm really bummed about it.
Oh, boomer.
Here's spring though.
This one.
Oh, and then if you want,
Does the transport here work?
yeah,
Oh, cool.
it's a little tricky, but it works. And then the only thing that's not in,
The PC2.
oh yeah, the PC2's in.
I
This,
forgot that.
this isn't in. Do you have
Oh,
a
yeah.
track you would want a filter on?
always put it on
Yes.
vocal, or like it's great on horns. Could be cool on bass, even, honestly.
Let me. Where do we have the background vocals? Came out as 13. So then, can we actually put it, like, insert it on 16?
Mm-hmm.
And then, wait. No, actually, that won't work.
No, you don't want 16?
No, sorry. Or, well, that's true, it is weird.
Yeah, it's such a, it's not like reliable. I don't use it.
Can we insert it on the phaser?
Maybe not.
Which stereo one?
Yeah, because it's stereo.
Oh, because it's stereo.
Yeah, that's the mono thing.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't think so.
Okay. Then,
And these are not insertable channels, I don't think. I don't think I have inserts for the stereo channels anyway.
so this is interesting. If I send something to send to, what are we hearing though?
Oh, that must be just like a headphone set or something.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
just going to the headphone amp.
Oh, that's interesting.
I gotta breathe. They're like a mess since I moved. Yeah. The only thing we could do is we could put the return of the phaser. We could take just one side of it, the weird side that you got going.
Just put that in line.
Put that on like 19, say, and then you could do it that way.
Okay.
I think that would work.
Okay. Sure.
Go ahead
Yeah.
and just turn the speakers down for a second while I do this stuff. Just make sure.
All right. Yeah. Because I think that would be cool if the things are in the phaser and then you
Yeah.
sweep it. Yeah. No.
Let's try it on 17.
Okay.
First, let's just confirm that that worked. So go ahead. Try it again. No,
It looks like it's going to the headphones now.
still going to the headphones.
Well, one used to be going. There used to be
Oh, like-
only two going
Yeah.
there.
Let's try this. Keep going. I forgot I gotta do this shit too.
There you go. So we don't need stereo one anymore?
Nope. You use it for that.
Exactly.
Like that now. Sounds pretty cool. That sounds W shit, Brandon.
That's what we want, man.
That sounds very cool.
So then. Oh press some random buttons down here real quick.
Can you try something, do something really quick? Press record on that big master channel in the DAW. Press the record button on the red track in the mix window.
Oh, press this.
Yeah.
Okay.
Now press play. Now, okay, we're good. I just wanted to make sure it wasn't like routing every single track into that. It's just, it should just be the console out. That's all.
Cool.
Oh, just be aware those knobs, the pots get real dirty real easy and they can be loud. Okay? What are you trying to do? Trying to hear this. Then I want to do a thing which is so like channel 16 or something. Check this out. Just so that I don't have the spring on every drum channel, Yeah.
I'm gonna send only the snare. Channel 16, which will send pre to the spring. The kick doesn't go in the spring.
Wait, how you doing
So I have the whole drum kit coming in on 5 on the console. So I'm sending only the snare mic also to 16, which is sending pre-fader to the spring. And the drum channel is not sending to the spring.
Oh, so you're getting a bunch of spraying on just the snare and nothing else.
Exactly.
Yeah, that's all. Clean.
And when the drums go away, you're doing little things. You have like a ghost.
Yeah, that's all nice.
somehow the feed that goes to the phaser to be on a fader. Not the return of the phaser, but the send to the phaser.
Leave that on.
Yeah, so,
I don't know.
okay, I know how to do it. So, just like I made a channel that's dedicated to send the spring, to send the snare someplace,
Yep.
I'm gonna designate 15 to be the channel that will send things to the phaser. Well, see, the problem is then I have to pick ahead of time what are the elements that go to the phaser. It's the only problem. I won't be able to, like, hot swap it.
So Rad Sauce, I'm talking to him right now, he says it's a delay based off the PT2399 chip. It gives it like a tape character. He says, and yeah, I can make a standalone unit. So he doesn't make it, but he could make it if we wanted it.
How much?
Let's see.
Just like mad basic, just whatever controls are on the unit. Small footprint as possible.
Yeah. Alright. That's called You Dreamt Something.
Okay, well, here, like, let's do, just for example, like, if it's just the horns, so we can send this horn to 15.
Hey, dog. Elton. 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 What's the matter? Break.
Oh, but aux 1 is only pre.
Oh.
Dang. Never mind. That won't work then. I just have to do it with knobs.
Knobs, Elton.
the sends, when the sends go pre, they when the sends are pre, they're also pre-mute.
Yeah.
But
You're not going to use a lot of mutes anyway.
it's just when I get to the change section, the snare mic still being in there, you can still hear like the ride and everything. You know, you can hear the busyness that I'm trying to get rid of.
That'll be okay if it's just that though.
But all I have to do is just make those sends be close for a second.
Whatever you got on the delays, the delay sounds so good. That's on this guy, huh?
Yeah, whatever.
I like it so much.
Whatever it's set to.
Yeah, I'm not gonna set it. Make it something where I can hear this. I personally get this sometimes that's the Benny dub, but do you want it that long? This thing is so money, oh my god. This is gonna be the toughest part to deal with. This is kinda cool though.
So here's the other thing: is I am one who's been known to break the cardinal rule of dubbing.
What, you use mutes or something?
No, the other cardinal.
I
rule.
do that all the time anyway. People give me
It
shit
is.
for that. I'm like, I don't give a fuck. I want it to sound like that. That's how I want it to sound. I like
Yeah.
how it sounds when I do that sometimes.
Yeah, yeah, it's true. But no, I mean, like, you know, when you're
Oh, you mean like, are you like too busy? Are you worried about?
no, I mean, when I perform a dub live, it's being performed live. But
Yeah.
all my studio dubs are not performed live.
Well, that's.
I do them like moment by moment by moment. You know what I mean?
You could maybe.
So-
That's it's gonna be really tough to accomplish with this setup. I will say.
Yeah.
I don't do that ever anymore.
Yeah.
Not that I have anything against it. It's just that this workflow, it's like
Yeah.
it's built for
I-
live
think-
stuff.
I think the workaround for it is if I have tracks in the
Just
session.
do a couple takes, and even if you spliced one, and even if it was weird, it's like just do a crossfade and
Well, yeah.
splice it. I've done that before.
Exactly. That's what I mean. It's like I'll just start from the beginning, go until it's at a point where it's like, no, it was good up until there. Then kind of take it from before, get it, just splice whatever needs to be spliced.
I would even, because I'll say that that's an option to splice, but it's not a good option. Like
Okay.
it's not. I've done it before, and it's like you have to like kind of be lucky, because if you catch something like a delay trail is not the same, or if you cut into something where, the spring is really loud in a moment, and then you're gonna hear the cut probably.
Yeah.
But
yeah.
you could, if you do a big enough crossfade, it kind of works. And only I would know, and everyone that watches this and all the video evidence of YouTube.
So millions of
Yeah, millions of people.
Excuse me. Okay. Or,
But-
or I could just perform it live.
I think you can do it.
You think so? Wow.
Yeah,
Hear
I
how
think
much
you should.
faith Nate has in me.
I think you should. That's the challenge of this room maybe.
Yes. I think you're right. Okay. Well, then that's what we'll need to do.
Oh, Rad Sauce says 150. He would do a delay unit.
Ooh,
That's
nice.
not bad at all.
It's not. It goes again. It happens again. Like right when it's ready to transition, they play it again. What's that comp called? Yeah, are you talking about VComp, John?
I guess John says he's trying to. I think maybe people are trying to comment and they can't or something on the stream. So
Yeah, are you talking about this compressor, John?
Johan.
Yeah, this one is called VComp. This is a Waves plugin. It's like part of most Waves bundles.
Very good and very like powerful.
Yes. It's an emulation of a Neve of a compressor that's on a Neve console. Yeah. Rupert Neve style compression. Rupert. Okay. Sorry, what was Winston's name? Rupert. Before that. Okay. All right.
Elton, don't lick your balls.
Something. Okay. I guess I should just start taking takes then.
Now you're in that
It sounds like it's ready.
I have to do stuff mode now.
Yeah.
It does sound very ready. So if you want to do takes, so the next, I think we'll take the pressure off of you having to record straight to this, and I think it would be nice to have a little bit more control anyway.
Yeah.
But we could still print to this later if you want.
I think so. Yeah. I mean, does it sound different if you perform to it or
No,
lay
it's
back
not
to
gonna
it
make a
later?
difference. No.
Yeah. Let's just do it later.
Yeah, I do it because it's cool for video. It's just cool to see it running, and it's like I might as well. If I'm already doing that for video, I might as well actually print and actually use it, save time or whatever. But
Well, that's a good point.
But it's okay for you. It's not a big deal because if you're gonna do all that kind of splicing stuff, possibly, then you're not gonna want to print to this anyway, right?
Well, I think you're right about troubles with the tails and shit, and it's probably just easier to.
I think do a couple takes, and if you're just like fuck, take one is so sick up to this point, then just
Yeah.
try a splice. But
Yeah.
like I wouldn't go into it planning on that.
Okay.
Like, just do that if you have to. That's how I do it. One out of every 20 dubs that I do, I might have to make a splice like that.
I see.
But most
Okay.
of the time I just try to avoid it. Okay, so if you want to do takes, just go in that same red master channel in the DAW, and just click record, turn that on. And then, okay, if you want to know the secret, this is truly like why have the house engineer here. So like obviously you could just press record, right? Nope. You have to, yeah, you have to roll it. Do it. It's not even working.
This
It's not
is
even
why.
working yet.
This is why. Oh, there it is. You got it.
You got to roll it.
Okay. You have to roll it.
So, but don't even bother doing that. Yeah, I wouldn't even bother doing that. I would just do Command R. That's what I do.
Okay.
Command R to start your take.
And if doing another take, is that destructive over the previous?
No, there'll be takes.
Okay.
So if you don't want to keep it, just undo.
Okay. Well, let's see what happens, man.
Yeah.
I do like to see when the background vocals are going to happen. Let's see. Already. Nope.
Samuel John.
I mean, there's nothing like overtly wrong with it.
Now, here's what you want my
Yes.
comments,
Yes.
suggestions.
Yes.
I think you're taking out too much drums. That would be
Okay.
my biggest one.
Okay.
I would start there. Let it be more of a drum and bass thing. Those moments when the drums come out, that should be kind of special, and it should be when the drums are like doing not reggae stuff, and it's like too much. Like when it goes to the ride and shit like that.
Those are the moments when the drums come out.
That's when
Yeah, okay. Yeah, because, in that pass I was trying to take out when they go to that change section and when they're doing the start-stop,
Yes.
which ends up being the majority of the drums.
Yeah.
So-
So I would say don't
They got to be
take
in
the drums should come out because I think it's cool and it sounds really good. But yeah,
There's got to be more.
it's like you're like pissing in the wind trying to take them out at strategic times, like when
Yeah.
they're doing that start stop thing because it's so
Yes.
often.
Yes. Okay, cool. Let's try it.
Yeah, and I would say just I don't know. I'm so bad about this, so I'm always conscious of this. But yeah, it's always just like I think just do less. Like let it trust that like the sounds and the palette that you have just established is like really sick. I'm sitting back here just being like fuck, like it's like watching someone else fuck my girlfriend or something. It's like sounds so good. It sounds so good, and it's like better than I've got it to sound ever. I'm like, all right, fuck.
Wow.
So you have like this like really like delicious palette you've established here.
Okay.
And so just like trust that it sounds cool. You don't have to like do a ton. you
Okay,
know?
I see.
Yeah.
Trust the palette.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, I'll try to scale back to just my core ideas
Yeah.
and try not to stray beyond,
Yeah.
the
And-
fundamental ideas that I've established.
And I would say don't ignore this stuff over here too. Like,
Oh, yeah.
you know, like
I didn't even go.
you didn't even get. Also, I would just do just a slap. Just give it a slap. That's all it needs.
Okay.
And also, don't forget about this. This knob is
What's
like
that?
this is the feedback control for this.
Oh.
So like, but you can't ever crank it up more than 52%. It lives at 50%, and if you go higher than 52%, but I mean, if you do like a really tasty delay throw on the Benny Dub, you can milk it
I see.
by just turning that feedback up a little
Yeah.
bit, but you can't really go very high.
Okay.
The phaser chain that we have set up is so sick on this.
Yeah.
I'm gonna use it in the future. God, the other thing you can do too is where's this one coming out? Is it 21? I think.
I actually don't know.
Yeah. Here, play that section again. You can send it into itself.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, that's another way you can do it. You know, and then I only bring that stuff up because then it keeps you from doing the like super busy like pulling stuff out, putting stuff in, blah blah blah. You can like take a breath kind of and like milk those like long delayed feedbacky moment kind of things. You know what I'm saying?
See, the arrangement of the song
I know.
like gives you windows of like
Where you can
of like 10 seconds where
feasibly
you can
do that. Yeah,
and
that's
before
true.
it changes, like you
Yeah.
have to. Here comes the B section.
Yeah, that's true. Okay,
But-
now forget everything we talked about. Do it again.
Okay. Here we go. Yeah.
lot better than the first take.
Cool, yeah, there's more drums.
Yeah.
That's a good note.
Yeah. That was awesome.
Think I should do it again? Or do you think that's a potential keeper?
That's a potential keeper. I mean, it's the best thing you've done so far, so I would keep it.
Okay.
I would say if you do it again, I would just pull the fader down on the button a little bit. The button's like pretty loud relative to the track.
Oh, this?
Yeah. It's kind of rad, but I would pull it down a tiny bit. Also, are you not going to... Oh, wait, we can talk about this.
Okay.
I think I know why. I think I know why you're doing something you're doing. That's good.
Okay.
I want you to know that I agree.
I actually don't know what you're talking about, but
That's okay.
it's okay. Frickin', should we listen back or should I just do another?
Just do it again.
Let's see.
Okay, that's already such a cool idea. Start and you fade up the perk. That's super sick.
Yeah.
And try and replicate that at the end.
Yeah. Yeah, it's a moment.
Yeah.
It's a thing. It's a thing that I do. The arrangement is so frustrating.
It's really tough. Yeah.
So frustrating. It's like right when you get in a groove, it's like, oh, here we go.
Well, take solace and take two is legit. That was actually really great take. I
Okay.
Thought, I thought that was rad. Here's another thing you could do in your session.
Yeah.
Either turn the sends down or clip gain down tracks that you know you're gonna use that sometimes come in a little too hot. Like I'm thinking like some of those background vocals, like
Yeah.
you push them and they're super loud, which is cool, but I think they could be a little less loud.
It's too much.
But don't oh my god, why do I keep
Overcorrect.
Yeah, fix it in the send or in the clip gain it down, so
Right.
you don't adjust how you're dubbing the tune.
Yeah.
It just sounds better when you do what you're comfortable doing.
Same fader position.
Yeah, exactly. I think the horns can come up quite a bit, actually.
Really?
The horns are.
It might be because most of the time I'm having them go through the phaser, not direct, and every once in a while there's the direct.
Okay. Well, yeah, I guess them in the phaser, I think, could be louder. Maybe just turn that send up to the phaser. Yeah, that sounds
Try one more.
We're here for more support from Randy.
Yeah, Brett. More support, Brett.
Did you eat your din? Go eat your din then. Go eat your din then. Go get it. sick.
Okay.
2 and 4.
2 and 4.
Those are
So,
the ones.
how do we listen back?
So in the center section, there should be a digital master button.
Yeah.
Press that, and then solo that master channel.
Will the stream here?
I think so. They still will, yeah. Do you see over on output on the stream computer?
Yeah.
Well, once you press play, just solo it and press play, and we'll see if they can hear anything. I'm sure I think they still can, because that's the output that they're hearing.
Okay. So if my faders are down,
Yeah, they're hearing all that.
so if my faders are down, yeah, they're not getting that.
No, they're not.
Oh, maybe they are.
And it looks like the mic is still going we have to solo. So then, yeah, then we'll really.
Oh yeah, cause okay.
You're gonna hear everything.
I see.
So I guess they don't hear this then. Well, they'll hear it through the boom mic though. Whatever.
They don't.
But no one's watching anyway. Right? Actually, hey, somebody just commented. What did they say right there?
Dope.
Dope. Who said that?
Ricardo M.
Ricardo M.
Thanks, Ricardo.
You're dope.
You're dope, Ricardo. I hope that doesn't mean that I've just been hearing pre-fader.
I listened to it. I'm gonna check it. It sounds cool.
Alright, now that I'm paying attention to this.
Yeah.
2 also has the count off. It's the only one that has the count off.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I mean, we could splice that though. But
No, you can't. This honestly, the fucking. That might be my favorite intro just for the. It's kind of sick. This might be the best of. Like you kind of like having fun and being wild with it, not overthinking it, and still having a lot of the drums in there and it being kind of structured. This is so tough, bro. I totally get what you mean.
it's a hard song to do. You should take some takes out of it just for fun, man.
I would, yeah, that would be kind of fun.
So far, it's good.
Yeah, this is sick. I am still leaning towards going with this one, honestly. Well, and you're dealing with you're switching to between pre and post fader for the drums, right? I always feel like you shouldn't even worry about that. I mean, it is cooler when they're out here.
I don't know, I think I could do better.
Let's listen to 4. Unless you want to just do it. Just do it. Just do it again. Some of those were kind of sick. Pretty like loud like that. He's got
Some distortion.
yeah, it's really easy to overload the sends on this. I would say the first third of this is super awesome. But yeah, I do think you could probably do better.
Yeah, I already know I can do that in there.
Yeah.
Alright.
Alright, yeah, take it back. Just turn that. Yeah, you got it.
Floral. 8 and 9. Yep. Okay, let's try some shit.
Some shit.
Excuse me.
Oi.
Oi.
see if you can splice the ending. See
Yeah.
if one of the other endings is
Yeah,
good.
I might be able to steal an ending.
Yeah. I mean, you gotta think too, man. Like, when I do these dubs, I try to have them live as, like, video performances too. Like, you don't need to worry about that. So, like, just fucking splice away. It just needs to be good for a record.
Yeah.
You know?
I didn't listen back to that one.
That one was cool. That was my favorite one. I didn't want to fuck you up, but I was gonna say, don't fuck this up. Like, in the middle.
This one's too good.
Yeah,
Don't fuck
I was
it
gonna
up.
say, don't fuck this one up, because this is a good one.
It's funny.
The intro is really strong.
Yeah.
It was, in my brain, it was really strong up until through the halfway point. Like, definitely.
Yeah, past the halfway point. there.
Really
Live there for a second.
This is the best my tape echoes ever sounded though. It's so sick sounding.
It's having a good day.
It's having a good day. It
They
is.
have-
I
they have
really feel
good
that
bad
way.
days,
I
man.
really feel that way. Like,
Yeah.
I don't know, I might not fuck with the setting that it's on though.
Yeah.
I use either 2 or 4. 3 is kind of weird because it's like kind of a gallop
Right.
type delay.
Yeah, whatever head pattern it's on is really good.
Yeah, this is 2, which is supposedly a single. So yeah, I guess it's just a single that just or no, it's 4 for 6 singles. You're probably slightly too close to this at this point too.
I think so.
Yeah. Like, you would do just as well just to like pick one that you love.
So far, I like this,
This is the
except
best one.
except I feel like the end. I know the ending was not what I intended, but let's see how it sounds.
I think you can splice a better ending. Just pick one of the other endings to respond to the PV bell. Ding, 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 ding. That's the part you didn't like?
I tried to get the entire build-up part from another take, and
It doesn't work.
it's none of, yeah.
Well.
Alright, final listen through. Here's a candidate. Tell me what you think. Candidate. Let's see.
The ghost drums.
Yeah.
Sick. It's super sick.
Yeah.
And this, yeah, the skank stuff sounds so good. Anytime I'm in here and it sounds like real dub is happening, I'm like, my ears burning. This is such a weird arrangement for dub. It needs to be this the whole time.
Exactly.
This part I really like. Where you have these tiny, those like sneak in really low. That's cool. What?
What do you think?
I think it sounds really
You think
good.
it sounds good?
It's
Okay.
cool. I think it's very cool.
Alright, yeah. Yeah.
It's hard when you don't have control over every minute little thing.
Yeah,
It has to live as a performance, you know. That's what it
I
is.
think my problems with it are actually like problems with the arrangement of the song.
Sure,
It's
yeah,
not-
but there's nothing there's nothing you can do about that. What do you think? Do you want to do more, or what do you feel like?
Maybe one more try.
Try it. Go for it. It's all set up.
One more chance to get it better.
Yeah.
It's challenging, man. This
It
is
is.
this is a hard one.
Yeah.
And since it's set up, while it's set up, I think you should try one, man.
Do you want to hear me go through it?
Sure.
And maybe it'll give you an idea or something.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm kind of curious to play with it too.
Okay. Yes. Or you just do one and then you can tell John that it was you.
No. No. Not gonna do that. So.
So what's what here? So we got 5.
So 5 is drums, 6 is tambourine,
Okay.
7 is congas,
Oh, wow.
bass.
Yeah, this is way different than how I always said it. For sure. Lead vocal.
Lead vocal, backup vocal. That's it.
That's it.
This engages the ghost drums,
Oh.
and that disables ghost drums. And also too, yeah. So if Benny Dub is off this, this being engaged is the only thing that gives the drums any dub. Because it's going to spring and a little bit of space. But oh, I didn't think of that.
Playing this.
Oh no, no. Oh, actually.
I see what you're saying.
Yeah.
It's wild. It's like it's so different than how I would say it. It's like I can't even really do like how I would do it really. I don't think. Holy crap. Wow. Yeah, it moves really fast. I get what you mean. It goes. Once it takes off, it's like you're playing catch up the whole time.
Yeah, it changes because you get your settings to be vibing on a section, and then the music changes under your feet.
Yeah, I don't even want to fuck with your setup too much. If you're gonna do it again,
All
I'm
right.
just gonna fuck up all that. How do you have it?
Let's try it one more time. Let's just see if I can do better than that one, and because that one is really good, and I do like it.
Yeah, it's great.
I enjoy listening to it, which is what you want. Okay, let's try this man. Oh yeah. I'll do the tambourine instead of the drums. Oh, and I don't think I was recording.
That's important. I've learned that.
No, I was. Was I?
Yeah, you were.
Is that recording over?
It's just a new
That?
take line. You're just looking at every single take. But it's just like so you only have 5 takes up to that point.
Oh,
That's why.
it's more. So this is that.
Uh,
This take is that take.
Yeah.
I see.
Yeah, exactly. So just undo. That's what I would do.
Okay.
Yeah, that's why all the tails look funky on that channel too.
All right, because it's different numbers.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, Elton.
I like the count off. Nope.
Oh, that sounded really good. And I got a slap in there.
You did.
I was in there.
You should slap it again if you want.
I almost wish I had like a button back here where I could send the drums to pre or post for you. That was cool.
Yeah.
Elton.
Okay.
That could be louder now, actually.
C.
Exercise that chain, whatever's going on there.
It's
This right here. Keep in mind it could be on the return channel of the. Could be on 17 as well. That could be the phaser return that's distorted. Ricardo M says that ending is hard.
It is hard, Ricardo.
Thank you, Ricardo.
It's Ricardo M. Is how hard it is. Skibidi-babidi-bibidi-bop.
Skibbity, what did the kids say? Skibbity toilets? Skibbity.
That is skibidi toilet.
You know the skibbity toilet?
I've never seen it.
We should probably do a dub version of Skibbity Toilet, then we'd actually be famous.
We probably should. Is it a song?
No, it's like a series.
A series. Wow.
Yeah, it's like a story. It's a bunch of lore.
Really?
Oh, Elton, so tired. Oh, you stopped your own take.
Yeah, I know. It's not happening, man. I'm missing all these snares.
Do a couple Control Z. Do a couple undos. Clear those takes you're not going to use.
Well, now it's going to be clearing fader positions at this point.
Shitty. Okay, the other thing you could do is delete. See where that. See in the very bottom where it's green, goes
Oh.
from yellow to green.
Oh.
Delete, highlight, delete that, and then delete before that as well. Okay, now click. Yeah, there you go. Now you got your keeper takes back.
Excuse me.
Elton, keep burped. very solid.
I think that was probably the best one so far.
I agree.
Okay, which is what I was going for. Listen back.
Listen back.
Listen back. It's a listen back.
It's over. This was an awesome way of starting.
The only thing that I don't like about it is that it has the horns and the. I wanted it to start with just bass and guitar, like filled with no context. Like, why are they playing that? And then it like becomes, oh shit.
I like the horns in the beginning.
You like it?
Oh yeah, I was gonna tell you to put more horns in the beginning.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
But I mean, I how you had it
Well,
sounded really
you
good.
accidentally got your wish,
Yes.
or my accident. You got your wish. Only because it sounds too similar to the original.
Yeah, but this is a pure dub album, right?
It's a good question. I don't know.
It is. Oh, it is only dub, so. John even texted me. He says, "What if you guys just copy and paste the whole section? It's just one drop." Yeah, and I was like, it's a challenge, but it's like a fun challenge. But there's no reason to go that far. Also, it's too late for that. This is going so far. I like the BMD vocals on this one.
And also, too, one of the things.
It's really solid.
Yeah, because one of the things that I wanted the bass to go away soon. And I did it.
Yeah, like all the moves you're doing are super strong. Nothing's like talking over each other or anything like that. The little background flourishes are sick. Yeah, dude, that's how I do that thing too. It's just like I play it like a violin.
Not like a violin, but like how it would sound if I was playing the violin.
Sometimes I almost wish the pitch was like stepped, so that I wouldn't be so inclined to do that all the time. Because on the old records it's just sideways, and that's it, which I actually think is cooler. But I can't help myself. I literally could never help myself.
Right? Yeah, it's like. And this, I got the balance between the drums and the stick guitar better too. On the previous keeper tape, the stick was too loud, the drums were too quiet.
Really solid, man.
That's the one.
That's the one.
I like that one.
Nice.
Because on the previous keeper take, I was like, it's pretty good.
Yeah.
I could tell that I would regret it later. As
Yeah.
I'm listening to the finished album,
Yeah.
I would wish that I could go in again. I
No,
could
for
tell.
sure.
I like that.
That one's cool. I think you should be happy with that one.
Okay.
Should we end the stream? Take a break.
Yeah.
I kind of need a break.
Okay. Then, yes.
I need a little food break.
All right.
All right.
That is dub session. For
That was
you.
the show, a Brandon dub session. How cool is that? We never get to do that.
Yeah, never.
Next week, I'll do more than sit on my ass the whole stream. Probably. Maybe. I don't know. Who knows? Anyway, thank you guys. That was fun. Hope you guys had fun watching. All 3 of you. See you
Yes.
next week. Bye.